up and out. Next, I'm gonna do the Glam Glow eye cream. Now, a lot of people think eye cream is a scam, but actually, it made a lot of difference under my eyes, and I only use it in the morning. I don't like using it at nighttime. I don't think it's necessary, but in the morning, it does give that extra moisture underneath my eyes, so it will never crease or anything. So I've noticed difference as well. Next, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Spray. I like using it before the makeup because it does give it that glow and from within, so I like it a lot. You can use it after as well. Give yourself a little massage, always up and out. Next, we're gonna do the Laneige Lip Mask Intense Hydration. Now, you don't need a lot of it. A little goes a long way. We tend to use a lot, but actually you really don't. Next, I'm gonna use the Kiehl's Screen UV Serum SPF 50 Sunscreen. Now, you should be applying sunscreen every day, even if you're inside the house. Your skin will thank you tomorrow. I'm gonna apply the Dior Addict Lip Tint in shade Rosewood. Now, I'm doing the lips first because today I don't want to wear a lot of makeup. So when you start with your lips, instantly I feel like your face looks better, so you tend to use less product on your face. So it's a trick I love doing it when I don't want to wear a lot of makeup. Next, we're gonna use this Artist Concealer Palette. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. It's a Korean brand and it's color corrective shades, so I'm gonna use the orange on my mustache area. I have a little gray going on, so that will neutralize. Okay, stop picking your nose. You're on camera. Okay, back to it. So, apply it gently. Don't do it like I'm doing. I think I'm being a little rough today. I don't know what's happening. Maybe I had a little coffee. I don't know. So, this is the orange shade. It's very natural. Next, we're gonna use the green shade on the sides of my nose. I think there's a little redness going on in there, so the green actually neutralizes the red. It's a little color theory, so as you can see, neutralizes the redness, and it looks really good. Look at that. And a little goes a long way. This product is amazing. Next, I'm gonna do the lilac shade on the hollows of my face. I mean, it's not really dark or hollow, but it does brighten up. And I like doing it before the concealer or foundation. By the way, how are you doing today? Did you drink your water today? Did you take time to breathe? Slow down. Take a break, you know? Okay, so I think I used a little too much in there. I got a little carried away. You don't need a lot of that. Actually, you might, but I didn't. So I think I did a little too much, but it will work out at the end. So blend it. And whatever you want to brighten up in your face, I usually do that around my eyes. I have a little pimple there, so I do a little bit of green. I'll blend after, don't worry. Trust the process. Next, I'm gonna do the yellow on the bottom lip. This lifts my lip and it looks a little fuller. So this is my advice for you guys. Stop filling your lips with filler. Just add a little bit of concealer and it'll actually make it a little lifted and gives the impression of fuller lips and more youthful look. Blend away, blend, blend, blend. Next, I'm gonna use my beauty blender. No product. Just to smooth everything out. NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer next. I use it under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, on my mustache, a little bit on my chin. And I apply very lightly. I don't use too much. And with my fingers, I'm gonna blend it. I don't like blending it right away with a sponge. I like to warm up the product with my hands. You get a more natural finish. And this consistency of concealer is amazing to blend with your fingers. Underneath my eyes, very softly and gently, using your ring finger. It's the weakest finger. And as you can see, it looks more skin toned and very, very, very natural. Then I use my beauty blender just to smooth everything out. Today I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow powder. I like using the pencil as well, but those days I want very natural looks. I use the eyebrow powder because it's a little lighter and much easier. Just fill it up. And I focus on the outer corner, the outer part of my brows. And then the rest of the product in gives a little bit of a ombre effect. Also, don't use it too much. I don't want it to look too cartoonish. I just want to make my brows look a little fuller. Use my brush to clean up a little bit. Next, the Patrick Ta Major Brow Lamination Gel. There's a learning curve to use this product, but once you actually perfect it, it's an amazing, amazing product. So I like lifting my brows. It's my secret to look awake. Instantly you look awake. You have to turn the brush and then you manipulate the brows and the hairs where you want them to be. I come back with the same Anastasia brow powder just to do a little touch up. Nothing crazy. As you can see, it looks very natural. I always come back with that brush. Always, always, always. I'm using a little bit of concealer there. Lights up my eyes. Makes me awake. I also always, always, always touch up with a beauty blender. I think I'm being a little rough there. touch up later with a powder blush, but look at that. The flush it gives you. And I apply it on my eyes as well. And my nose. Whatever the sun kisses you. So it's very natural. Or you're texting. You're on camera. Okay. Let's go back. Now the NARS Full Dimension Cheek Palette. I'm gonna use the contour shade. I love that shade. As you can see, it was used and abused. And I'm only gonna focus on the bottom of my nose just to lift a little bit. I used to contour my nose on the sides as well, but I kind of realized that I don't need it, so I just do a little bit on the bottom. But sometimes for photo shoots or whenever I want my makeup to photograph amazingly, I'll do a little contour. And then on the tip of my nose, I'm gonna use the highlighter. That's the trick for the nose job with makeup. Oh yeah, the one size Patrick Star waterproof liner. I focus on the Cupid's bow. I think it's a little dark, but it will work out. And I'm gonna blend away with my fingers as well. I want it to look very natural. So I focus on the Cupid's bow and on the bottom. I don't overline too much. Always blend away with my fingers. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of lipstick just to touch it up a little bit. I don't like to apply full on coverage lipstick. Usually, I just do a little dab just to have a little bit of pigment. Next, Makeup by Mario Masters palette. I really love this eyeshadow palette. I use it basically all the time. I'm gonna go with that contour shade. It's very light on my eyes just to give it a little dimension. See, it's very natural. And I'm using the Makeup by Ariel Morphe collaboration brush. On my next eye. Very lightly and gentle. Be gentle with your eyes, okay? Or with your face in general. Yes, keep blending. Next, with a smaller brush in the same shade, I'm gonna use on the bottom of my eyes. You'll give a little depth, more definition, and a little bit of a sultrier look, but still very, very natural. How many times I said natural in this video? Take a shot. I'm kidding, don't. Or do. Whatever. It's your life. Well, I like to apply on the inner corners and the outer corners just the natural contour shade. Next, this trick always makes me awake. My brows and my lashes. I'm using the Shuemura Iconic Eyelash Curler. I don't have a lot of lashes. I wasn't blessed that way. But it does make a lot of difference when I curl them. As you can see, it lifts my eyes a little bit. Today I'm not gonna use false lashes. Sometimes I do. Stay tuned. I'm gonna post more glamorous looks and take your time. I always take my time with my lashes. I'm gonna use today the Maybelline Waterproof Mascara Lash Discovery. What I like about it is that the brush is so skinny and it's almost like applying lashes individually. And I need waterproof mascara always waterproof. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of lashes, but it makes a lot of difference in the overall look. Now my other eye. Very slowly and gentle. See, it looks like nothing happened, but in person, it actually does. I'm gonna use the Jacqueline Cosmetics Face Powder. This is not a bronzer, it's just a darker shade powder. I was a little rough there. Don't be rough on your face. Next, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finish Setting Powder. This is amazing for your pores. I only apply it in strategic areas of my face because I like the glowy look. So I only apply this on my pores, on my face, underneath my eyes, center of the forehead, and a little bit over my lips and chin. Very natural, very soft. Next, I'm going to use a little bit of highlighter, the same NARS palette. For this look, I'm going with a very natural. Sometimes I like a little harsh highlighter, but for this look, just a little glow. I'm gonna use a little more eyeshadow, that same shade, just a little bit more. Then you look at your face. What do you want to add? Maybe a little more blush later. A little lipstick. Putting my hair down. Love this look. Looks very natural. Next, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Skin Fusing Powder Blush. It's one of my favorite blushes of all time. And I'm going to apply it on top of the cream blush, also on my eyes and nose and forehead, everywhere. Makes you look a little more, I don't know, flushed and more innocent look, I guess. On my nose and the forehead. I love this brush. Makeup by Ariel. And that's the look. Very clean.